This video is to break down how to set up and use the Rithmic Trading app. You can use it on your desktop browser. You can also use it on your phone. I've already made a video about this, but I'm still getting a lot of questions and there seems to be some confusion. So I'm going to break it down step by step all the way through it. Like I'm going to show you how to set it up, how to get it going with any company that allows you to use Rithmic. We're going to use this with Tradingview instead of Ninja Trader because Ninja Trader sucks for most people. Some people like it, but it's not my cup of tea. It's kind of outdated. So we're going to go through how to set it up, how to sign the CME contract, how to go through and find your drawdown in the Rithmic app on your computer. And then I'm going to show you how to buy and sell, set stop losses, how to take profit, how to set up the brackets, and all of that. So there is no more confusion and questions. I get asked a lot of questions on this stuff. If I seem a little bit frustrated, it's not your fault. It's just the questions. When you've answered something 100,000 times, it becomes a little, how do I say it? Not annoying per se because I get it right, but it gets a little frustrating because I already made a video, but it's obviously not thorough enough. And that's why there's still being questions asked. So that's my bad. Okay, so step one. Step one, we're going to type in to Google our Trader Pro download. And then what's going to pop up here is that right there. This is step one. You have to do this step or it's not going to work. So go ahead and click on download software and then go ahead and install it. Then once you install it, this is going to pop up on your computer. You have to have access to a computer, desktop computer, or a laptop to download this. You have to download this to sign the CME contract and see your drawdown. After you download CME contract, it's not necessary to have it anymore. You can just use your phone or the browser. All right. So when you first get it, it's going to be blank. What are you going to put into here? In here, this is your username, your user ID, and password that Bulenox gives you, or another funding company. It works for Apex's, Rithmic Connection, Uprofit, Topsteps, and so on. All right, so go ahead and go to your trading company. For this example, I'm going to use Bulenox. Now scroll all the way to the bottom, and this is what you're going to put in there. It says Rithmic account, username, and password. So then we're going to we're going to copy that. Make sure there is no blank spaces or it won't allow you to sign in. No blank spaces. Copy. You're going to put it into the top. Put it into the bottom there. And then copy the password as well. Now, step 3 is you're going to push this and make sure it's on Rithmic Paper Trading. Make sure it's on that on both of them. Rithmic Paper Trading. Make sure you click your password and make sure there's no blank spaces in there. If there's a blank space in there, it will not work. All right. Step 4, Chicago Area Gateway. That's the one you need if you're in America. If you're in another country, you need to pick the one that's closest to you. Market data has to be on. Allow plugins has to be on. Orders has to be on. Aggregated quotes has to be on. These 4 have to be on or it will not connect. Click remember me. So you don't have to do this over again next time, or if you want to check your drawdown. Now you're going to push log in. Step 5. This will not load on the weekends, FYI. If it's Saturday, it will not work. Sunday, it starts working again. All right, and then this is what pops up, right? Now I'm going to walk you through how to find your drawdown. But if this is your first time signing into it, you're going to have to sign a CME contract. Make sure you choose non-professional. If you choose professional, it's going to screw you over and you have to pay a bunch of money every month. Now, Trader Dashboard. Once you press Dashboard, this is going to pop up. You're going to have your accounts that are open. You go all the way to the very end, right? It's going to say auto liquidate threshold value. That is going to tell you the lowest and minimum account balance your account can go to before it is blown. If you're interested in funding, check out my website. It is Verified Funding Companies. Once you get to the home page here, if you click right there, it's going to take you to the discount page. This is where the magic happens. Make sure you sign up for my weekly newsletter. once a week, I will send you a newsletter with tips, tricks, and the best discounts in the game. All right, now I'm going to show you guys how to put your own stop in to prevent blowups. Is you're going to right click on the account and then go view risk parameters. And you press that and it's going to take you to the screen. We're going to go to risk parameters set by trader. We're going to put auto liquidate criteria and we're going to say loss limit, auto liquidate threshold. Let's say I don't want to lose more than $1,000 before it cuts me off. This will cut you off before you hit the auto liquidate set by the company. So I set mine to 1,000. We're just going to do this one, auto liquidate loss limit 1,000. Then you push apply down here in the right hand corner and push OK. Now, anytime I lose $1,000, it's going to boot me off and get me out of the trade. All right, now that we've done that, you can now use the browser app. Now, how do we find that? You're going to go to Google. You're going to type in Rithmic Trader Mobile. Now, it's this first one that pops up here. Click that one. All right. Now, once you're on this page, you're going to click this link right here. And then yours is going to be blank. The same username and password you used to sign in on the desktop one that we need to make sure is closed now. We're going to close it. All right. So now same username and password used to sign into that one. You can click Rithmic Paper Trading or Rithmic Paper Trading Beta. If you're using Topstep, you need to choose Top. If you're using Uprofit, you need to choose Uprofit. If you're trading Apex, you need to choose Apex, and so on. Let me see if the Bulenox one works. I don't believe it does. Yeah, no. So Bulenox, it does not. If the company you're trading with, you click that one, it doesn't work, go to Rithmic Paper Trading or Rithmic Paper Trading Beta. And then go ahead and push sign in. Now that you're signed in, you're not going to have these three, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Delete all the ones that are in here already because you're not going to use any of those. Now come to that plus button in the top right hand corner. Press that. Go es.cme and then press plus button. Same thing for NQ. Same thing for anything else you want to trade. Crude oil, push cl.cme and so on. And then once you have that, then they're going to be on here. Now, what do these buttons do? All right. Let's press buy. And then when you press buy on M, that is a market buy order. If you want to sell, go short, you push sell. M for sell, market order. L is limit order. Now, let me show you how to trade with it. Let's pull up Tradingview. This is exactly what I do. Now, I have it off to the side. I have it zoomed in. You can press zoom in here, and then it will zoom in. You can zoom out, and it'll make it smaller. Bigger, smaller. Okay, so now we have it on our screen. You see these little arrow buttons here? You press those over. It moves you to, that's the DOM. I don't ever use this page, but you could if you wanted to reverse your position, cancel all, and sell and buy. But once you put an order in the market, it's going to show up in here. I'll show you what I mean when I decide to buy. The third dot over is going to be your working orders and completed orders. This one, you're not going to mess with this. You can't do it. This is for a cash account. Okay, now we're back on the main screen here. So let's say right here, I think NQ is going to go up. Now I want to buy into the market. But if you press right here to the right, you press this right button, the brackets show up. You can set a bracket if you like. You could set your target, but I don't like to do that. I would not do that. That's just me. But let's say I wanted to automatically put a stop into the market for me with NQ. Let's say I wanted to go 10 points just to get me to the market. That's not how I'm going to do it, or I'm going to show you to do it, but that's what you could do. All right, let's say we're going to buy into the market. Boom, buy. Now I am long in the market, right? Now, if you go to the second one, you'll be able to see that you're in the market. That's the blue. That's your entry price. Now you go to the third one, it shows a filled order at 15,420. Now let's say I wanted to place a stop loss. You're going to find the price that you want to put stop loss. I'm going to say I want to put my stop loss at the bottom of this down close candle. I'm going to say 15415. I'm going to go to sell because if I bought, I have to have a sell limit order, meaning that once it hits a price that I say, it is going to trigger a sell order. It's a resting sell order. For you guys that are trading ICT, this is something you should really understand, because if you have a buy order in the market to get out, what do you have to have? A resting stop limit order. Sell, SL stands for stop limit. And then we said the bottom of this candle, which is going to be 415. And now the bigger buttons are going to move you 3 points. The little button's going to move you a tick. Boom. Now, if I want to stop loss in the market, I'm going to put it in and I'm going to push sell. Now that shows my resting orders with the little shopping cart thing. Now, on the third screen, you can see sell one stop limit. Now you're in the market. You have a resting stop limit. You can see it on the DOM too at 15415. Now, if I wanted to exit because I feel like the market's now going against me, I'm going to go over to sell, market, and now I'm out. I just need to cancel my resting limit order because it's still in the market. So you push that X that was next to it, it gets you out. Let's go through the sell one. I'm going to go to sell, one contract at market. Now I'm in the market short. How do I get out if I sold? To get out, I would need to buy stop limit order at a price I set. So there's a fair value gap here, a high there. So I'm going to put my stop limit. We're going to go to the buy button, press buy, SL for stop limit or a stop market. Either of these two will put a stop loss in the market for you. I like stop limit because I don't like it marketing when the market hits my stop if it's moving really fast. All right, now this is my entry price. So I'm going to move it forward 3 points, and then I'm going to go to the tick button until I get to now I'm push buy, stop limit, order. Now my stop is in the market. You can see there that in the third one over, it shows my working orders in the market. On the DOM, you can see it there too, 1 by 1. Because I sold, I have to buy to get out of the market. Okay, now what else can you do here? If you go to settings buttons, you press that, it's going to allow you to switch accounts. If you have multiple accounts, that's how you'd switch in between them. If you go here, it has a cancel all button right there. Let's say I want to just get out of my position because now I think it's going up or whatever. You could press cancel, sell all, or you could put cancel all. Let's see what it does. You have to press it twice. All right, cancel all gets rid of your stop and any other orders in the market. You press this button here, it gives you like presets, buy at ask, buy at bid, reverse position, cancel all. So there's 3 different ones you can use. And let's say I wanted to cancel all and flatten. That would get me totally out of the position, right? Now let's say I messed up and I shouldn't have exited there. How would I get back in? Sell, market order, because there is no spread. It's only always going to be a tick. There is no like massive spread going on with like Forex or something. So now I sold again. Where do I want to put my stop loss? 15420. I'm going to go to buy. Stop limit order. Move it forward up until I get to the number that I chose on the screen. Buy stop limit order. Now, if you're trading multiple accounts at once, this is very important. You're going to press this side button right here. And if you double click on the account that you chose, it exits you out of the market completely. For each account, you can go through and do that. Also, if you press this button, come to there, it's going to show the accounts that you have set or the products you have set up. You can change their order of them. You can drag them around. You can add more there. If you push settings, you can change the background of it. I like to just leave mine on that dark grayish color. You can turn the transparency on and off. I like to leave it on. Auto reconnect. You're going to want to move this to 5 minutes so you don't have to re-log in all the time. Turn this off. You don't want that feeling lucky on there. You don't want it. And then font size, make it as small as possible. And then you can choose a font you like. If you go there, I don't know what that really does. And then that power button logs you out. If you want to sign back in, you can do that. So I recommend you go over here in this little 3 dots on Chrome and push bookmark, and then push bookmark this tab. And that way I have it right here. I can always just find it really quickly. This video has went through exactly every single thing you need to know. But just to make sure, we're going to press buy because I want to buy right now. I want to go long. I'm going to press buy. I'm going to put it on M. I'm going to buy 2 contracts. I'm going to press buy. It's going to show blue that I'm in the market with 2 contracts. Then I'm push sell because it's a sell stop limit order that's going to get me out of the market. Anytime you buy to get out, you have to sell. Other platforms, it just makes it seem easier, but it's the same exact thing. Now 2, now I'm going to go SL for stop loss. Now I'm going to pick a number. I'm going to say the bottom of that low at 414. I'm going to move it down until I see 414. Now I'm push sell, and it's going to put me into the market with a stop limit order below my price. So that way, if it hits it, it's going to trigger my stop loss. If you scroll down, you can see it right there. Now I'm in the market long. Let's say I wanted to exit one once it starts going my way or whatever, or wanted to add on to it. Like let's say I wanted 3 contracts instead of 2, press buy. Let's say I wanted to sell one because I'm in profit, you push sell. Just make sure that your stop limit order is closed when you exit a position, because if you leave this open and price revisits it, it is going to trigger you into the market. That makes sense? All right, guys. I know I've been a little bit aggressive, but it's only because of my frustration with probably my ability to vocalize what I was trying to do. Probably trying to rush through a video and not making it well enough for you guys to have a complete understanding. Now, I'm frustrated with you guys. I'm frustrated that I'm getting asked questions, even though I made a video, which is my fault anyways, because I obviously didn't break it down step by step in a clear way for you guys to understand. But now I don't want any more questions. I mean that in the nicest way. Please watch the video, watch it all the way through, watch it again twice, because I promise you any questions you have been answered in this video, every single one of them. How do you get this on your phone, right? If you go to Google Play or Apple's version of Google Play and you type in Rithmic Trader Pro, it will pop up an app. Download it, and it's the exact same as the browser app. You can also use the web browser on your phone, but I have the app. So what I do on my phone is something similar with Tradingview here, except it looks more like, let me show you, because you can use the split screen on Android. Imagine this was my phone, right? So this is how I have it set up on my phone, just like this. I have my ordering down here. I can buy and sell, and then I have the second top of my phone set up for Tradingview, just like this, exactly the same actually. And then I buy and sell on my phone. I'll just go like boom, buy, stop limit, because I sold or I bought. So now I need to put sell order in the market to make sure I get out when I'm supposed to. Same exact thing. Everything's the same. You just download it on your phone. You can't have it open on your computer and open on your phone at the same time. You cannot have this one open, your desktop one, and the mobile app one either. You can't have either of them on at the same time. All right, guys. So that is the mobile app. If you're interested in funding, check out my website. It is verifiedfundingcompanies.com. Once you get to the homepage here, if you click right there, it's going to take you to the discount page. This is where the magic happens. Make sure you sign up for my weekly newsletter. Once a week, I will send you a newsletter with tips, tricks, and the best discounts in the game. Bulenox's flash sale still going. Doesn't end until the 27th, so you got time. 80% off. Click this picture, click that button, and use the code KEY. That's about $30 for a 50K account. Apex, 80% off all accounts. Use the code PROVEN50. Make sure you click the buttons or the picture. Take Profit Trader, up and coming prop firm, killing the game. They are pretty awesome, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So check them out. Click the link, 50% off. Use the code KING. Topstep, everyone knows that they are banging and doing the damn thing, you can click there or click there, and it will take you exactly to this page showing this discount. Otherwise, you're gonna have to dig around and find it. Uprofit and Tick Trader, they're alright. Check them out. They're good companies. They're quality. They're verified. They're just expensive. All right, guys. I hope this helps you get funded by your work, allow you to trade on your phone.